right, I greet everyone. So I hope you guys are doing well. I thank God. So please, before I start my discussion today, please subscribe for me, Ola TV. So thank God. Uh, P2B, you know that P2B have going around all over the country and all over the states. So looking for support, looking for help for 2027 election. So I have across this video this morning, and I say that P2B and some of Southeast politicians have a meeting in Oyo State. Have a meeting in Oyo State. So I have seen. Let me show you people, these permanent men in Southeast where this meeting. So please subscribe on our TV. Watch the video. The powerful men. So when this meeting in your state, I told you that P2B are preparing this election 2027. So one thing I know that if P2B didn't win this election, if P2B finally get the ticket, that is the problem. If P2B finally get the ticket, I'm giving you assurance that P2B is going to flush APC out. So I have seen the type of men I follow, I went this meeting with Obi. So my advice to P2B is that P2B should be careful. So we should be careful about the people you are meeting, about the way you eat. It's very important. The way you eat in public, because not everyone you see that laughing with you, that like you. Not everyone talking about you is happy with you. So be careful. So I don't say that I don't say that you can't associate with someone, but you need to be careful, because what is happening right now in Nigeria, everybody's afraid. So please be careful, because we in Nigeria need you so that you can deliver them. So one thing I know is that someone got break, no one can pull him down or her. So the reason why I say this is that there's a lot of people that are saying that P2B cannot win this election 2027, say a lot of things. So my problem with them is not about what they're saying. My problem is that if you are saying that P2B cannot win, or P2B cannot do this or cannot do that, please don't insult somebody. Don't insult. That is my problem. That is the reason why some people doesn't move forward. That's the reason why some people stay where they are, because they don't, I don't know how to put it. They don't wish someone well. When you see that this person is progressing, why can't you be happy with with him or her? Because of P2B is doing well, because of P2B, some politicians, some Southeast politicians that criticize, saying who is P2B is a small boy to be the president of this country. That is the reason why some of them is not happy with P2B, because of they think that if P2B finally succeed and be the president of this country, that a P2B, a small, boy of yesterday is going to be a president of this country. That is the reason why they don't want P2B to be a president of this country. Nothing else. If you look around what happened when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because I will never, never in my life forget Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the only man, I can trust, I can give my life, say that he can never disappoint Igbo. So, that is the reason why they don't want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to succeed to get Biafra. The same thing. Because they know that when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu get Biafra, that the thing is going to turn around the good. And they don't want it. They don't want it. You see, these are our politicians. And that's the reason why I told you every day by day, I'm calling them name. I'm not here to criticize them. I'm not hate them. I know, I love everyone. But the way they play politics, I don't like it. So that is my advice today to people, to be careful about how they mingle with them, how you eat with them, how you went out with them. So be careful so that you don't put yourself into trouble. This life you see is no day to this life you see. Please be careful so that 2027 we know that if you fail, that is the how God what is, and is the way that is going on. So that is my opinion today. So thank you for everyone who have following me and subscribing for me. I know that sometimes if I say something, it may not be in order, like you expected, that I told you people that manage me how you see my English, because some people say that I don't understand how I spoke, sometimes. So please just manage the way you see me. So thank you and God bless everyone who have subscribing and watching me. So let's